I'm Hazak from Cellars. Just wanted to give you a quick harvest update. So we have actually kicked off harvest. We had 2 very busy days last week, bringing in some Syrah from the foothills. Otherwise, overall, we're a little behind. Last year, we had already started Cabernet at this time, and our earliest cab site for the year will be our Clone 6 up at Ink Grade on Howell Mountain. And that's about 2 weeks out, perhaps more, with this gentle weather we've had. Syrah's been coming in beautifully, warmer weather out there. Usually they're around 106 every day out there right now, and they've been in the low to mid 90s. So definitely a gentle year all around California. So, but quality looks good. We just have to be a little patient. We've got sorting equipment. We have a quiet day right now, but tomorrow and Friday we'll have 2 more big days, and we've got 4 tanks full in the cellar, and we have already kicked off 2 of them with fermentation, inoculated with yeast, and they are starting to go. And 2 more will be inoculated this afternoon. We'll try to get some footage of that if we can. A couple rosé barrels I pulled out from the Syrah tanks. I pulled out some lightly colored Syrah juice before the juice started to get too darkly colored. We pulled out a couple barrels for rosé, and those will be components of our rosé. The other portion will be some Grenache, where we will put them in the grape press and press the whole clusters and get the juice out. That portion tends to be a little bit fresher, brighter, a little less color, a little less depth, but the brightness is what it contributes. While those Saignée barrels that bleed out of those tanks have a little more color, a little more depth of flavor, they come together really well as counterparts in the final blend. So we're looking at possibly a week or 2 for our estate Chardonnay. Mount Veeder Cabernet Sauvignon is probably 2 or 3 weeks out. So we're getting there. I can't wait to start the Napa cab, but everything looks really good. We had cool weather during flowering and berry set, so it extended things out. That was really what kind of drew out the harvest, and we will have to be very meticulous in the vineyards because the grapes did not all set and color up at the same time. So there are clusters that are a little bit behind, and we'll be working on those and dropping anything that's too far behind that won't catch up, we'll be dropping that. So we have to be very selective in a year like this. A lot of that is just from the ample moisture, ample rain that we got during the winter, and then the cool weather so far this year. But conditions are gentle but warm. That's really good for ripening, so we're not facing raisining or excessive sugar accumulation before the flavors are there. So I'm hoping for good flavors this year, fresh wines for sure. Not going to be an overripe year by any means. I just returned from our Clone 6 Cabernet vineyard on Howell Mountain, and fruit's about 2 to 3 weeks away. It looks great. I brought a little show and tell. The classic Clone 6 cluster, very loose. They're actually quite large this year for a change, but we've had some really dry, hot years the last few, and the clusters were very small. So it's nice to see a little bit healthier clusters, but you can still see why this is Clone 6. It's not a big, tight bunch, like we would normally see with Clone 7, Clone 4. It's certainly a little more sparse, but small berries and thick skins. They're ripening and skins are resolving, flavors are building, so hoping for good things. Stay tuned, we'll try to give you some updates later on, but hopefully when this equipment is working. And happy harvest!